Hello, everyone. My name is Stanley St. Rose, and today we're going to be talking about The Reivers by William Faulkner. Now, before I go into summary analysis of this work, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and/or comment so that the channel can continue to grow. Alright, so this work by William Faulkner, it's quite interesting. We have a three-man party, Boone, Lucius, and Ned. Pretty much they leave their home. They're going to Memphis because Boone, there's this prostitute by the name of Miss Corey that he wants to marry. But they don't have money. Lucius is 11, and it's like these misadventures that they settle upon, and it's in America that's everything's pretty much loose. I mean, they steal Lucius's grandfather's car. They go off on the road. The roads are not good. They get stuck in mud. They get into these things with all these types of characters, horse races. It's very wacky. Very Lucius is kind of like coming of age. He's learning about how to become a gentleman, how to become a man, how to fight for a woman's honor. And all of this is to go to Memphis to get a prostitute, because Boone wants to marry this prostitute that, whenever he has money, he would go to her and pay for her services. And so, Boone wanted to make her services permanent and private, if you know what I mean. And so, oh boy, this is a very comical work from my perspective, at least, because it's just very strange. But yeah, these three men, Ned's black, Lucius is 11, Boone is ready for marriage, I guess, and it's very strange work. I mean, they do get to Memphis, but along the way, the car gets stuck. It gets stuck in mud. They have to get it out. Then Ned bets the car for a horse, and they have to get the car back, and all of these types of adventures and entanglements and all types of things with the local people in Memphis. Ultimately, Boone, he has to, fight for other men, fight with other men for the hand of Corey, Miss Corey, because apparently other men want to marry this prostitute and they want to fight for her. I guess she's just so good at what she does that the men want to have her for themselves. So, yeah, there's a lot of jokes there. I mean, let me control myself because there's just a lot of jokes right there. So it's a very for me it's comical. I think you get an 11-year-old kid who probably doesn't even know what sex is, and this man who's trying to marry a prostitute and a black man who's living in America. Well, let's not get into black men in America in this time and age. But the work is, I mean, by the end of it, the grandfather has to go to Memphis to straighten everything out, and Lucius is, he's learned a lot. He's had to learn how to become a gentleman, and the grandfather's like, hey, gentlemen cry, but you gotta wash your face after. So Lucius he grows up, he learns about the world, about women, about life, about honor, about, respect and things like that. Um, Boone, I think for me, in terms of deeper meaning analysis, he reminds me of a different time when men fought for women. I think for all of human history, men have always fought for women. Women always had suitors. They always had a number of men to choose from. But in modern society, it's not like that. It's not that at all. In modern society, it's everybody for themselves. there's like everybody's by themselves and everybody can make their own choices. And yeah, there isn't, it's not that structure. Dating is not that structure anymore where one woman has like 10 men she can choose from to marry. It's not like that. It's more like everybody's just playing on the playground. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but everybody's just playing on the playground and going around the merry-go-round. Um, so this makes, because like for Boone to be fighting government for the hand of a prostitute in marriage is interesting. I mean, you would expect this from like a Jane Eyre novel, the beautiful princess-like woman has to pick from a list of rich men who are talented and intelligent. You know, that type of trope, we're all used to it, but for the prostitute to have men fighting over her is really fascinating. And, I've read a lot of books, and this is the first time I've witnessed this. It's quite interesting. Um, yeah. So, yeah. Theft, crimes, prostitutes, um, learning about life, growing up, um, hired people, working for rich people, fighting for it's all within this work here. Um, I mean, you can take a lot of things away from it. It says a lot about the time period. It says a lot about the characters. Um, it's a read that makes you question life and question how much times have changed. The place of romance and marriage in our society, how kids have to grow up and how they have to learn tough lessons. I mean, we all have to learn tough lessons in this life and figure out who we want to be. So this work definitely shows us a lot about that and what it means to go on an adventure and go into some deep waters and I guess discover yourself, I guess. So, yeah, that's all I had to say about this work. That's a summary. That's what you can find within it. Look in it for yourself, and there's many layers. There's many nuances to what's going on within this work. But that's all I had to say about it. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and or comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video.